All right, guys. Remember, okay, first thing I'm going to start off with, remember these are your guidelines for you to get the movie popcorn before we go to Christmas break. Okay, so the first deadline, remember, is tomorrow when I get back. You need to have all of part one finished up and also need a good report, okay, from Miss Massey. So please make sure that you're on your best behavior so that you can get your reward. That also includes the donuts that I ordered for you guys. If things don't go well with this final this week, and especially today with the sub, I can very easily give those donuts to a different class as well. So you got a lot on the line when it comes to this final project, so let's make sure we're doing that. And also don't forget about your missing assignments this week in math or English. Okay, real quick. Part one, remember, is your title slide here. All right, remember it can be like leadership plan, Tommy Out, leadership plan, Raekwon Dutton, leadership plan, Sleek Warren, Charles Gary's leadership plan, whatever. Now, I would advise, coloring yours up, making it look a little better than mine, but just to give you an example. All right, next, you're going to want a slide where you can put your iMovie with your goals. Don't forget, you need 5 goals. That's 5 of them. 2 of them need to be related to career and academics. Tyrone knows how to add the music on there. And Tyrone and Hosco, you need to see Miss Massey to get the login information so you can get your videos. And make sure you scroll to your videos when you go to edit those. Okay? Then after that, after you've done your goals, your video, and you've put it into your keynote, don't forget the 3 ways you're going to make sure that your goals happen. Okay, I have my 3, the example right here, just like it's the same example that's posted on eChalk you were supposed to download. Okay, now, if you do get finished early with part 1, you can start on part 2. And part 2 starts off, it's very easy. All you're going to do, and this is on the assignment sheets that are at the front, the ones that I gave out to you today. Part 2 starts off with, you're supposed to create an outline or a plan that shows what you plan to do to be successful at CHS. And if you look at my example, it's slides 4 and 5. And it talks about, after high school, I want to attend a 2 or 4 year college. So that's what I want to do after high school. And it talks about, specific things you need to include. What GPA do you want? What are some classes that you specifically want to take? Make sure you include, if you want to go to college, you're going to take foreign language. Now, if you don't plan on doing that, you can talk about taking ATEC classes. Okay, and what ATEC classes you want to take. Remember, you went on the ATEC field trip. We talked about ATEC. So what are, a class or 2 that you want to take out there? For example, Darius and Charles, y'all might, you'd want to mention the culinary arts class that's out there. Maybe some of you talked about the law enforcement class. So what GPA do you want? What are some classes that you plan on taking? And then also, if you're going to go to college, you need to make sure that you talk about taking the SAT and ACT. If you're going to do military, you need to talk about taking the ASVAB. All right, that's ASVAB. And then if there are any scholarships, we talked about those 3 scholarships, the Palmetto Fellows, the Life, and the Hope. Which of those are you trying to get? And you can find those requirements for that on the internet. And then anything else that you might do, talk about taking, some of you are already in ROTC, that you're going to take ROTC to prepare yourself for the military or to try to get scholarships. You can talk about trying to get a sports scholarship, some of you. Anything like that as well will work. But that's the first part of part 2. You're just basically talking about some specific things that you're going to do to be successful here at Camden High School so that you can get to wherever you want to go to right after you graduate. Okay? So that's what you're going to start off with in part 2. So part 1, just real quick recap. Right, your title slide, your iMovie. Okay, you put your iMovie in there. Remember how you do that? You put it into your put it into your camera roll, and then you just put it on there. I showed you guys how to do that today. And then how you're going to make those goals happen. 3 solid ways you're going to make your goals happen. And then if you get to part 2, your road through CHS. Okay, some things that you're going to do to help you get through CHS. Okay, now don't forget, these are the guidelines that you have to meet. So you have the movie popcorn and also the donuts that I ordered as well. So I need at least 18 of you to be finished with part 1 when I come back on Wednesday. And then also I really need a good report from Miss Massey that you guys are working, you're not goofing off, you're not giving her a hard time, and you're not going in and out of the classroom either. You're working. Okay? She knows that you're only supposed to leave for an emergency, so none of this, I need to go see so-and-so, I need to go see so-and-so. No, you need to be working on your project. I'm also going to give her a list of missing assignments that you might have for some other classes as well. So if you get finished early, you can work on some missing assignments for other classes. Okay, all right, I'm expecting a good report. You guys have a good day, and I will see you on Wednesday. Peace out.